ourselves with this bit of wood. You can see it's got a nice few little bits of burrs on this side. It's the sort of thing you can mill off and it looks lovely. But now you can see it's really dished in this direction. And then to try and get this side flat would usually be an absolute nightmare. I'm hoping with this new system, it's going to be a lot. It's a flat plank. It's completely flat. You think how bent and cut and how difficult that would be to on a planer. You can now put it through a planer. If you wanted it smoother, or just straight to a sander. I can pick this up, but I've already done the other side first. It looks completely flat. On this bit of beach, I've deliberately sawn it so it wasn't very even to start with, but it gets it absolutely spot on to the other piece. So you're looking at how this works, there's loads of ways you can improve it. For instance, I've just got like little screws here, but it'd be good if you had like little dogs that you could just, you know, pull that plank into and grip. And then little dogs this side somehow you could tap in and grip, and then that would save screwing it down. And also, if you had, you could put this on trestles, but also if you had at the end of the bench, if you imagine you had the rails sitting horizontal and flat and raised up, and you could then actually, because this is always quite annoying to get nice and flat, it'd be great if you could plane it and then actually trim across there to get that nice and flat at each end, so you could almost use it as a cross cut. The other thing to note about the cutting equipment we're using, this is a low pro bar, and I think if we had one of the thicker sort of Sugihara bars, it's 25 inches as well, and there's not much flex at all, mainly because we've got loads of surface area gripping the bar here. But I'm thinking that even if you had like a 25-inch thicker Sugihara bar running 3/8, or if you had a larger saw running 404, that bigger chain would be better for skimming wood, probably not so good for actually cutting through it, because the wood is quite hard. And certainly the chain has got to be sharp and the tension right, otherwise you find that the chain does almost come out and then it almost starts to pull off the bar. So planing the wood like this does seem to blunt the chain quickly.